Hello everyone, welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. Today is mold number 5 from Into Resin. I can't believe it's the 5th one already. Now I get to wait a month to do some more. This is a large, let me get the real name of it for you. Handmade large dolphin mold. 3 dolphins, some waves, some bubbles. This is going to be the front. That will be the back. That changed all my plans for this. But before I get started in this, a huge shout out to Georgia Blevins. I went to open my Amazon packages today because I thought it was the stuff that I ordered, and I'm looking at it like, I don't know what this is. I did not order it. Then I had to search, and of course there was a gift card in here, and she not only bought me Christmas gifts, she remembered my dogs. So she sent my dogs some chews that'll last them forever. They're little dogs. She remembered Dawn Tootsie Rolls, 700 of them. He has like a lifetime supply of Tootsie Rolls between all of you guys. But for me, the best gifts ever, which, you guys send me stuff that I don't even know that I need. And then when I get it, I wonder how I lived without it for so long. She sent me this rotary cutter. I guess, yes, I remember mentioning it when I was using the washi tapes. So this is the rotary cutter, but not only did she send me that, she sent me this circle cutter, 4-piece circle cutter. I need to learn how to use this. And then she sent me this huge rotary cutter. So this has the cutting blade, or the cutting blade here, the cutting mat here. I have to like get this all out. There's a whole bunch of blades in there. There's a craft knife in there. So I definitely need to do my research. Thank you, Georgia. Oh my gosh, you are always sending me gifts. I appreciate you so much. I swear I have the best viewers of anybody because you guys are spoiling me and supporting me more than I can ever say. I feel so blessed. Every time I get something from you guys, I feel like I'm so blessed to have you guys as viewers. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Georgia, for sure. That was super fun to open that gift today. But back to the mold. I was going back and forth on how to do it. And what I wanted to do isn't going to work because this is the front and I wanted this to be the back. So it's not the back. So I'm going to readjust my plans. I think because I don't really want to paint onto these dolphins and clean up all the mess. These are going to be a huge indentation when they come out. I'm going to actually pour this clear. Can you believe it? I'm going to pour this clear. There is glitter on it, and I don't know where it's coming from. I keep getting glitter off. So I'm going to pour this clear. Mix out about 8 ounces maybe. We'll start there. When we unmold it, I think what I'm going to do is fill it from the back, these dolphin. I don't know. The dolphin and the bubbles possibly. I think I'm going to try that. We're going to try it one way today, I think. I can't guarantee anything. It's the beginning of the video. So yeah, let me grab some resin. I changed my mind already. I didn't do clear. I added a tiny little bit of my crushed crystal. 2 reasons. 1, I like the crushed crystal and I like it glittery. But 2, if you have one bubble in a clear thing, it's going to stand out even more. So crushed crystal or glitter of any kind, doesn't have to be that, is going to hide that. Let me just spray the top, get those last couple bubbles popped. And all we're going to do right now is just pour this in. I do have a dotting tool if I create bubbles so we could dislodge them. I'm just going to pour it slowly over all these parts so bubbles don't form. Hopefully they don't form. And there's a lot of little pieces parts in here between the waves and the dolphins. And I will let you know how much it holds. And yeah, we will see how to finish this. I'm still like working that out in my head, how to finish. I hope I have enough resin here. I mixed up 8 ounces. It's probably going to take the entire thing. I don't want to dome this one as bad as I want to. I can already see this lip I'm not going to like. Where they cut the silicone, I'm keeping it underneath that lip. So I do have a little bit left. So I'm just going to see, there's a couple bubbles that lodge themselves. Just gonna either bring it out or bring it to the surface where I can pop it. They adhere next to angles, so like next to the angle of the dolphin or the waves. So I'm just going to see if I see any. Something that's not sharp. You don't want to damage your mold, especially these. They can be very pricey, I know. But use my discount code, guys. Get 20% off if you're buying anything from their website, not just this mold. All right, so I think I don't see any more adhered anywhere. I could be wrong, but like I said, the sparkle dust hides that. I'm just gonna spray the top with some alcohol and let this cure. I think the sparkle will be pretty. All right, let me figure out what to do with this. I don't know how much is left. Probably an ounce or so. Let me see what I have that'll hold an ounce. I mixed in some of this number 21 Intense Chameleon powder into what was left. It looks kind of cool. So we're going to just pour it into this little turtle mold over here and see what it looks like. I've never used that in resin before. Let me spray this one. We'll see if it changes color after it's cured and see what colors we get, because it's like a blue and purple right now. And this holds almost about an ounce, so I might have a little bit left. Tiny bit. I could probably get a pendant or something out of it. I'll figure that out, but I just wanted to tell you what I was using in it in case I forgot. So that's what's in there. I have a tiny bit left. I'll figure out something to do. See ya on demold. It's cured, ready to come out. I've mixed up 4 ounces of fast cure, so I want to be kind of quick with what I'm going to do, because I do still need to run it through the vacuum chamber, but let's see what we're working with here. So there it is. And what I think I'm going to do, let me look at this bubbles. Part of the dolphins are matte like I thought, which is fine. I'm just going to fill it. I think I'm just going to fill them with blue. Oh, let me wipe that. I got something on there already. I was stirring my resin with my, got something on my gloves, so, all right, I'm gonna just flip this over so I don't mess it up. Oh, you know what? It's gonna have to be propped up with something. Maybe I'll use a mold. I'm not sure if that's level or not. So let me grab that powder and a little cup. I'm going to do these teeny tiny bubbles with mother of pearl or any kind of white. And then I'm going to fill them with a mixture of chameleon powder, silver, and teal. I'm just going to put both in here and run it through the vacuum chamber. But before I do that, I just want the smallest bit of white. And I need to do this quickly so I can get this through the vacuum chamber. Let me grab a little spoon. I'm going to do a scoop of each to start with. see what that looks like. And hopefully it should be color changing after it's cured. I don't even know that I need to put it through the vacuum chamber because there's not a whole lot of places to catch bubbles. I think I'm going to do a little bit of the mother of pearl in there. I just want to lighten it up a little bit. Grab a different spoon. Just tiny, and see what that looks like. We could always keep adjusting. That looks pretty. That lightened that blue up a lot. That's really pretty. It's like a metallic blue now with that silver in there and the white, and it's sparkling. Okay. You know what? I'll run it through the vacuum chamber real quick. As I'm getting ready to pour this, I just noticed this on this edge here could drain out. I got the tape out, but there's really nowhere for me to be able to tape it. So I'm not sure how this is going to work now. I hope I don't mess this up. Yeah, great. I didn't look close enough before I did this, so I don't know. I hope this fills up my dolphins here. I'm just gonna do it slowly because I don't know. I gotta play it by ear now. I guess they don't have to be completely full, but they will look weird if they're not full because it will all run down to one side. Like that one's running to that side. Great. Oh, and I mixed up a lot of resin, I guess. I'll just see what I can do and go from there. This one and this one run together. Definitely didn't need 2 ounces of resin for this. Because this one needs to go down. There's a little tail right there, and then his fin. So it's not going to be completely full. I guess it doesn't matter. It's the back anyway. I just can't fill it much because it's going to drain out this little guy's tail. So I don't know that it's even going to stay in his little fin or his snout. I could put a little bit more in here. I really wanted a flat back, but I guess it's not necessary to have a flat back, seeing that it's the back. I don't know. I'm just going to fill until it's too high. Yeah, I definitely have too much. Oh my gosh, I have most of this left. For the white, I'm just going to take my little scribe and drip 1 drop into each bubble. Just like that. And that's all that's going to need. And then there's really nothing else I can do as far as filling it. Oh, I don't think that's a bubble. Let me grab a piece of, actually, my little tool here. So I have a lot left over. What can I make is the question. I probably needed a 1/2 ounce. That's it. See, this is what I don't like, is his little face. I might have to just put some powder in it when it's completely cured, just to match their face, because it's gonna drain right there. All right, well, that's all I can do for now. Let me find something to put this in and go from there. Another curing time. All right, everything's cured. It's still a little warm, so I'm trying to stall a little bit. But for the extras earlier, here's the turtle, and this was the blue intense mica powder. There's no blue in there to be found. You can see purple if you put like something behind it, but I don't see blue at all. It's mostly smoky, which is shocking because I didn't expect that to happen. So I put a couple of magnets on the back of that one. I made 2 tiny little turtles and put a pendant on the back, a flat back bail. Just glued it on. And then I made one of these pendants. I'm loving this pendant mold that Barbara sent me recently. So those are the extras for the first pour. These are the extras for the second pour. I was able to do these 2 things. I'll do this one first because I don't want to bust a petal off of that one. This one is still bendy too, but it's mostly flat. So I haven't made this dish in a while. I used the blue and the white, and I did put the white in that place and then poured the blue on. So not sure I'm in love with that dish. I was hoping it would spread a little bit more. It just kind of looks a little messy to me. Yeah, I guess I wasted that resin. But oh well, now I know not to do it that way. And then I just poured the rest in this little flower mold that I have. Well, that came out really pretty, minus the little bubbles because it was really thick by that time. But look at the reaction for the blue and the white together. I like that a lot. I might make that into a keychain or something. I'm just going to trim the back up or just fill it with a little UV resin. And that's that one. Yeah, disappointed in that one. That's too bad. I tried to follow the lines. Looks a mess to me. Okay, so for this one, it is finished. It's cured. I like the color of the dolphins, and they're all filled in. So it did work. They're not full, obviously, but they're covered. So I'm good with that. Now, anytime you have a mold like that, and this is the front, this has to be trimmed because we were not able to dome it. So I took my little side cutters here, trimmed off around that edge, and then I used a chrome marker and just put silver around the edge. I was going to do rhinestones, but I don't want to take away from the actual focus of the piece. So I just did the silver paint pen. And that's it. The bubbles, a couple I over poured, but it's not a big deal, I don't think. You could see the glitter in it. I don't know, I like it. Let me know how you would fill this one, because this one can be a little tricky. If you're looking at the glitter is suspended. Well, the crushed crystal is through and through the resin, so that's really good. Nothing really sank or anything. I don't know, I'm pretty happy with it. So give me some ideas so I can use the mold again before it gets put away out of sight, out of mind, along with the rest of the 200 molds sitting in this room. All right, well, I'm gonna get you some photos. Thanks for joining me today, and I will see you all tomorrow. You guys have a blessed day. Bye, everyone.